Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am Jaja, and today we are going to get into your love messages for 2022. I have already put up your overall message for 2022. That's long been up. I think you guys were the first sign that I did actually about this time last week. Today we're going to pull quite a bit of oracle cards, so we'll start with the Gateway of Light Oracle, Ask the Fae about your love life oracle, do a Celtic Ogam, a past life oracle, and then we'll get into the romance and the Kipper deck, and then at the very, very end, we will get into your Celtic Cross. So we have a lot to get through. I actually just realized that I did not pull a past life oracle for you guys. I did pull the Ask the Fae. Overall, guys, I'm getting a strong sense of you guys healing from something. Also, I'm getting very clear for my divine masculines out there, an integration with between your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies. For those that don't know, each person has both divine masculine and divine feminine traits. Kind of peak, ascension, evolution is both of those energies are balanced within one person, so you can easily flow back and forth between, depending on the circumstances of your divine masculine or your divine feminine traits. I'm getting a very heavy sense for my DMs out there that basically you guys will be working on more of that divine, like accessing the divine feminine within you, being a little bit more sensitive and open to things. And by open, I mean receiving, because the divine feminine energy is of flow and receiving. Spirit just told me that is more than enough. Shuffling. So yeah, just being open to the gifts that the universe is bringing you. And on that note, your past life is spirituality and religion. So this card really talks about how in the past, maybe you were a monk or a nun or something where the majority of your life was spent in some sort of monastery. And so now you're running into issues around faith. I do get a heavy disappointment vibe from you guys, so I don't know if it's the relationship you're currently in or you left a relationship, but I'm just getting this heavy sadness for you, Taurus, when it comes to love. And this spirituality and religion card is telling me to tell you guys to keep the faith, basically. That you will be okay. Even if you're not, I would think if you're watching tarot, you're pretty spiritual. But even if you're not relatively spiritual or religious, know that the universe has your back, and it would never put you in a situation that it felt like you could not come out of. Right? You're fully loved and fully supported by the universe, is what this card is giving me. For your Ask the Fae Oracle, you got 23, which 2 plus 3 breaks down to 5. And it's giving challenges and hardship. As you can see, this fairy is kind of like sitting on a mushroom, I think. No, she's sitting on a rock watching 2 mice kind of pick away at a piece of cheese. This card, I believe it's called The Mice, and it talks about essentially breadcrumbing. So I don't know if someone has been breadcrumbing you from an emotional standpoint, but basically the fairy's sitting there. She looks super disappointed, very let down. And meanwhile, there's these mice here kind of chewing, like trying to share a small bit of cheese. And that's what I'm getting. Like either someone offered you love, but it was kind of like in pieces, like piecemeal. And you're just really disappointed with the process. From your Gateway of Activation Oracle, you receive Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. In the middle of this card, I don't know if you guys can see, I know my lights are pretty bright, but there's a Lemurian crystal, and there's lots of blues and greens and like purples. All of those colors give me upper chakra vibes, which is all about your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, really integrating with those. Lemurian crystals are real big. The history behind them is basically when the Atlanteans basically ascended to leave the earth because, you know, their environment was self-destructing, right? Um, they left their kind of history in these Lemurian crystals. So sometimes if you go online, they look like clear quartz, but they're different, right? There's a different. I think they come from specific areas. I know Mount Shasta here in California is really big on Lemurian crystals, but you'll find that they're more expensive than your average clear quartz, and that's just because it's believed that there's information inside them that come from the Atlanteans. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the book on your message for that. It says, you are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. Again, it's going back to the integration of your divine masculine and your divine feminine traits, right? Like owning all of you, right? You are unique. Trust in who you are. Trust that you have been here before. Embrace who you are, both aspects of you, whether that's masculine or feminine, right? I'm getting here heavy female ascension vibes, and acknowledging the sensitive, squishy parts of you. I mean, you guys are an earth sign. You can be really, really stubborn if you want to, you know, so I get not wanting to step into that more watery energy, but it's like I'm getting very heavy for your love life to get out of this, you know, this is giving me Five of Wands, conflict and petty argument stage. It's almost as if the universe is asking you to embrace your more sensitive side. Your Celtic triagam is the willow. I'm going to go ahead and read from the card. It says, choosing the willow reveals your female side, one that we all possess to some degree, and one that, when complemented by the male, creates a truly balanced spirituality. As the passing of time is marked by both the rhythmic cycling of the moon and the sun, together creating the pattern of the year, punctuated by nights and days, the female gift of fertility is represented in the willow card. Her catkins appear early in the spring before the leaf buds start to unfold. Containing nectar, they attract the activity of bees as they rouse from winter and start on the summer round of pollen bearing. Again, integrating both aspects of yourself, embracing that you are unique in that way and that you're a whole and complete spiritual being, a divine being of light, right? Also, I'm getting, you know, it mentioned fertility. So, you know, be aware, ladies out there, you may be extremely fertile come, I think this card is March. Yes, it's March. From March to the summertime, so do with that as you will. Taurians. So yeah, I think that's great, guys. Let's go ahead and get into your romance deck and see what Spirit has for you here. I did extra shuffle these, but I didn't get a song for you guys today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that they want. Yeah, I'm just getting very heavy, like, sensitivity vibes from you. Alright, so we got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, guys, I told you I was getting a very heavy I was just getting a heavy sadness feeling. So the separation and release your ex card is giving me very heavy, you know, you are coming out of a relationship, or at least you're trying to leave a relationship. If the separation hasn't happened already, you know, it's saying time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm also hearing like is needed. Specifically with it's pinging off of this codependency card here for me. So it's like this needs to be addressed. Whatever issues with codependency or whatever other addictions that you may have need to be addressed prior to kind of going back out there, or even if you're trying to reconcile with your ex. I mean, release your exes here. So, you know, the universe isn't suggesting it, but by all means, you have free will, do what you want. It's safe for you to love is giving me like the universe trying to push you into the direction of something new here. And also, all like I said, this was giving me very much breadcrumbing, guys. So I don't know your person, but I'm definitely hearing like it's ooh, in your best interest. All right, they wanted me to take those. It's in your best interest to move forward. Sorry, the energy off of this false person card is like piercing the back of my head. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. Let's see what else they want me to pull for this. But so yeah, you got from the Kipper deck, there's marriage in reverse, distant horizons in the reverse, false person upright, we got community, bad health in the reverse, child's in the reverse, great fortune. Bottom of the deck is family room, adjudication. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Whoever this was that you guys were with, remember they keep telling me breadcrumbing, breadcrumbing, breadcrumbing. I get the sense that either this person told you that they wanted to be married or that they were ready for marriage. This false person is definitely giving me, I mean, guys, this energy is nasty. We will clarify when we get to the tarot, but like, this energy is giving me someone who, mind you, this could be you or this could be your person, but this energy is giving me someone who says and does anything to get what they want. And so they were breadcrumbing you because, I don't know, there's great fortune on the board. So maybe, I don't know if you were financially supporting this person or you just, you know, gave them a lot of attention and love, but this energy is like not fun. With distant horizons in the reverse and marriage, it's like the universe trying to, and spirit trying to get you to see that this is not a stable connection, that the separation is needed. And with distant horizons in the reverse, it's like immediately, like run, like Knight of Swords, get on your horse and take the fuck off as fast as you can in another direction. Like, this is definitely giving karmic vibes, guys. This person is not a good person. I don't like that energy. Yeah. Ooh, I almost want sage. On the other side, where it's safe for you to love, codependency. We have community, bad health in the reverse, child in the reverse, and great fortune. I'm getting here, I think in your pre-shuffle, I saw ask your friends for help. So if, like, let's just say this person is like mentally or physically abusive or something crazy like that, it's like this community card is giving me like, reach out to your friends and your family and let them know what's going on with you. Do not try, and this is to all of, you know, my people out there who may be in a domestic violence situation. The most dangerous time for you would be leaving that person, leaving your narc. That is always the most dangerous time, and so it's very imperative, if you are looking to leave this person and they are actually abusive, that Your community knows what you're going through, that you have an exit plan, is what I'm getting off of this card. This bad health being in the reverse is pinging off of the codependency card, because it's almost like the minute that you decide to stand up for yourself and leave the situation, everything, and underneath it is great fortune. It's almost like you break the chain and you step into this, like they're pointing out to me, because on this great fortune card it's like a lady pouring out like money basically, but it's all bright yellow and like golden, and like that's the vision that they're showing me. Like you finally leave this person, there's this sigh of relief, and then the universe can start sending you all the things that like this person and that energy that you were in was blocking. And this child in reverse is also pinging. It's like codependency, bad health in reverse, child in reverse. Like I'm getting like maybe there's some childhood traumas and issues that relate to your codependency. Definitely talk to a therapist about that. But I'm also hearing like you get back this like childlike fun behavior. Here's the thing, Tauruses are normally very, like, the life of the party. You guys love to go out. You're very extroverted, right? And so, you know, the going back to the fairy on your Ask the Fae card, who's just kind of like sitting there like a lump on a log, completely disappointed. Like, that's not Taurus energy. Every Taurus I know is like the life of the party, you know? And so this child in reverse is almost giving me like this relationship that you were in. I don't even think you realize how much of the life it sucked out of you. And the minute that you choose your emotional, mental, physical health over this karmic is when the universe starts blessing you. Yeah. Yep. I'm just going to leave that there, guys, because like I said, the energy off of that false person card was so bad. I can't even. All right, let's go ahead and get into your Celtic Cross. I don't know if I want to tell you guys this story. I did on my channel, I did an intro video where I talked about my karmic relationship. And honestly, I if anyone understands how difficult it is to leave a karmic, it is me. I will tell you from an energy perspective, from a being able to manifest perspective, one of the things that I realized after I left was all that constant day-to-day trauma and mental anguish and just exhaustion really affected every other part of my life. I thought I was doing fine, but really I wasn't. You know, and I think that's what the universe was trying to drive home with that Great Fortune card, right? Okay, I'm just going to build this out, guys, because I really want to get the energies down for you, and then we can talk through it. Yeah, so my cards were in reverse, so we're just going to flip these. That was my bad. Although they told me not to flip this last one. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. I think you guys are in the process of leaving. I say that because your overall energy is the Lovers in reverse crossed by the Six of Wands. This is giving me victory in leaving a situation, a soul tie in particular. A soul tie that was not in your best interest, and just not, even the universe is like, nope. Yeah, and I say that also because in your past you have the Ace of Wands, so it's almost like you had this divine inspired thoughts that kicked off the action of your influence position, the Six of Swords, excuse me, moving on to calmer waters. So I would say right now you guys are leaving. I'm getting very heavy getting the fuck on vibes. Especially this Lovers and the Six of Wands. It's like, I'm not doing this. And I think you're seeing it as a victory, or you're trying to see it as a victory. Your subconscious is the Knight of Pentacles, which I love this, guys, especially if you're trying to heal from something toxic, right? The Knight of Pentacles is about a slow day-to-day practice towards a goal. It is very practical. It is right in line with your energy. It is earth energy. It is slow, but here's the thing. When we're talking about healing from a karmic, you want it to be slow and deliberate, because otherwise it's not going to stick. Do you see what I'm saying? So the fact that this is in your subconscious is amazing. That's a really good space to be in. Your future position is the Hermit. This is being single. This is it's looking at this past energy of the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So I'm getting a very clear sense of like you guys deciding to be single and just really work on your healing. Just introspective. What did I learn from this situation? I'm hearing, where do I want to go next? But more just healing because you're exhausted. In your current attitude, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. So the Five of Swords is about someone who's being sneaky, lying, cheating, stealing. Yeah, this is definitely, they keep showing me that false person card. So it's like you don't want that person in your life anymore. You're clear on. It's also pinging off of this Ace of Wands. So either you learned something about this person, you just saw this person in a different light, and now you're just like, I don't want anything to do with that energy. In your current environment, you have the Magician, which is telling me that you're trying to manifest something. I'm hearing a new living space. Could even be a new job. I'm just getting for you, you just want something new. You're very aware of how bad the energy is that you're sitting in, and so you're trying to manifest something better for yourself, which is great. In your hopes and fears, you have the Page of Cups. This is giving me a fear of people talking shit. And I will tell you, if this person is as nasty as that energy that I picked up, fuck them people. I'm going to just say it. Like, I don't care. I don't want to hear, oh, it's another failed marriage. Oh, but, you know, this person is, you know, has a good job, or they took care of you, or I don't want to hear that shit. That energy that I felt was terrible. Fuck these people. First of all, they're pages. They're immature as fuck. No. You know, we aren't taking advice from immature people who didn't live through what we lived through. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't, this is not a warranted fear. Don't let this be why you stay. Honestly, from everything I see here, I don't think that you really do stay, but I'm just saying, for those of you out there that are still on the fence, your outcome is the Page of Cups. This is giving me, they're telling me apologize to yourself. I will say, as someone who, you know, spent 10 years with a narc, this is very, very difficult. And very, very needed as you move forward. During this Hermit mode, sorry guys, I'm like trying to fight back tears actually. You guys must be very, very sad, and I'm sorry for what you're going through, for whoever I'm reading right now. But when you're in Hermit mode, what will come up is these thoughts of, I should have known, I should have left earlier, like so many coulda, woulda, shouldas. And I'm telling you guys, this going back to living with grace from the Lemurian seeds. You stayed as long as you stayed. You made it out alive. do not beat yourself up over the coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? All that matters is that you're here, whole, now, right? And you have the right mindset, right? The Hermit mode, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the slow day-to-day action. You're in the right headspace. Love yourself. Apologize to yourself for whatever transpired before, and show yourself some grace. Please. Please, it's going to be difficult. I promise you, but like, you can get through it. It takes time. The Knight of Pentacles says that. You know, it's a slow process, but you'll get there. Yeah, this Page of Pentacles, or this Page of Cups, is very, very emotionally heavy. And yeah, like I said, I've been through group therapy, individual therapy on after leaving my ex Narc. And so if you guys want to talk about that offline, if you want to know what my process is, I am more than happy to have that conversation with you. Yeah, clarifying the Lover's reverse and the Six of Wands and your current energy is the Four of Cups. It's almost like you want to see this as a victory, because it's like the Hermit looking at the Six of Wands. Like, I want to see this as a victory, but I'm still feeling like it's a missed opportunity. And with Temperance here, you know, this is Archangel Raphael coming in, providing the alchemy needed for you to see, like, this wasn't stable, this wasn't quality, right? This was a gift. This is a gift from the universe. And there's angelic support behind you to get you to see that. I do want to get something on the Hermit. So let's just check out the Hermit for you guys. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. And the Eight of Swords. I'm hearing the Hermit mode is all about getting this Queen of Cups to turn upright. Because right now it's in the reverse. So it's like you're not dealing, or you're trying to find self-love within you. This Two of Pentacles is giving me, like, normally this is a partnership, right? But I'm hearing, like, you give that cup to yourself. Like, the point of your Hermit mode is to love on yourself and offer this cup of love to yourself. And it's also giving me, remember we were talking earlier about that integration between divine masculine and your inner divine masculine and inner divine feminine. That's what this is giving me. Like, take all the time you need in order to merge both parts of yourself, right? Whatever was the most wounded, right, whether it was your masculine side or your feminine side in this past relationship, the Hermit mode is to get you there. Like, union, a joint, you know, the joining of both sides of yourself. I feel like I've made my point there. This Queen of Swords and this Eight of Swords, followed by the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, and the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands, and the Devil. Ooh, can I? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. So this Queen of Swords is not your energy. This is giving me whatever partner it is that you're leaving. And guys, or ladies, this could also be a man. So there's no gender in tarot. I get a sense that once you try to move on, this person is going to try and come back. And it's like a warning to you that, like, all it's going to do is put you back into this mental prison, right? But the thing about the Eight of Swords that I love, it is the Eight, right? Yeah. The Eight of Swords that I love is, like, there's no swords in front of her. She can easily take that blindfold off and, like, walk away. She's not really trapped. It's a mental entrapment, right? Also, I'm hearing So my biggest issue when I left my ex narc was like I still heard his voice in my head after I left. I'm hearing healing that as well. Like, and for that, like the only thing that helped was therapy on that end, right? And because I would literally go into like panic attacks doing basic stuff, right? Because he was so verbally and emotionally abusive. So like I would get up in the morning to go make me breakfast, and I would hear him as I'm making breakfast, and I couldn't even do anything, right? That's what I'm getting off of these cards, is like really, really needing to work with someone. Again, let your friends help you. The community card that came up in your romance oracle, um, of getting this Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords out of your head. Following that was the Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, the Strength, the Seven of Wands, and the Devil. Again, the only thing that feels like it is for you is the Hanged Man and the Strength. Like Spirit is saying, you've been enlightened. You know this person's ways. Have the strength to ignore them. This Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Devil. First of all, I want you to notice the like digression in personality, and you know this person, and anyone who's familiar with the cycle of abuse with a narcissist or a karmic understands that like the argument may start off small and then it builds into fucking crazy. You get what I'm saying? And then it like starts over again, right? Where they're like super apologetic and blah 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 and sweet and nice, and it could be cool for a day, it could be cool for a week, it could even be cool for a couple months. But eventually it keeps progressing, and then the cycle starts all over again. That's what I'm getting from this card. Like there's going to be a lot of messages from this person. They're going to be trying to defend themselves, and then here comes crazy. Like, I think Spirit is like, stay strong. You've already lived through this shit, and you've seen it before. Don't go back there. Don't go back there, is what I'm hearing. Like, you know how this person is. The Chariot is after that. That's the last kind of card that I'm going to take for you guys. So I get the sense that you guys absolutely do move on. The Chariot is about clear, directed action, right? You make a choice and you move in that direction. Also with this Six of Swords here, Temperance, like, you guys know. I feel like you guys are there. Yeah, I can see why, for my divine feminines out there, I can see why Spirit is asking you to heal the divine feminine side of you, to admit and stand in your sensitivity, because being in an abusive relationship does a lot of damage to your like, you have to that fight or flight mode keeps you in masculine energy, and when it's abusive, it's not a good it's not a good masculine energy to be in. And so while you're healing, really heal the parts of you that needed to be loved and weren't. For my divine masculines, if it is another woman that's doing this to you, or just you're the divine masculine, and because if it's a same-sex partnership, your partner could also have divine feminine traits, right? It's like healing. I'm hearing like mother wounds associated with your original attraction to this person, or why you stayed with this person, like, and having to admit, going back to like people talking about you when you leave, or when you're trying to express to them what's going on with you. It's like what this person did was not okay. So regardless of like I'm getting this sense of like, for my divine masculines, like not wanting to admit that this person did this to you, because you're trying to stand in your divine masculine energy, and the universe is like, no, this is not okay. They like throw the ego out the window, right? And step into the fact that you deserve to be loved properly. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Again, I mean, this was a rough one. It was heavy. If you have any questions or comments, you want to talk through kind of my process, definitely reach out to me. If this video resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. I am currently, I think I have one more sign left. And then starting tomorrow, I will do career and money readings for the signs. So you guys should see yours on Tuesday. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye.